My name is Ulises Guerrero Valdez, and I'm going to present how did I solve the part B of the evidence of matter and energy 2. For the first problem, I used the formula that was frequency is equal to 1 between period, then period was 1 revolution per second, and gave me 1 hertz. For the second one, I had frequency that was 300 hertz, I had amplitude that was 0.0022 meters, and we need to guess the velocity. So I make the formula of 2p per frequency per amplitude, and gave me 4.1469 meters per second. For the third one, I have distance that was 0.035 meters, the constant that was 190 newtons per minute, and I had to get the work. So I used the formula that was U is equal to 0.5 constant per distance, and gave me 0.1163 decimals joules for the potential energy, and for the work was distance per force that it equals 0.035 per 190, gave me 6.65, and I multiplied that for the distance and gave me 0.2327 joules. That was the answer. For the fourth one, I had the mass that was 0.5 kilograms, the force that was 100 newtons, the distance that was 0.5 meters, and I had to get the velocity. So I used a formula that it was mass between length and gave me 0.5 kilograms between 0.5 meters and gave me 1. That was the potential energy. So to get the velocity, I substitute the the values of these ones and gave me 10. That was the force, that was 100 newtons. And between the potential energy, that was the one over here, and it gave me 10. For the fifth one, the length I had 4 meters, the force 300 newtons, and the velocity 150 meters per second. I used the formula that was velocity equals to force between potential energy and the root of that, but substituting everything, I got 300 newtons between 150 meters per second at square, and gave me 0.0133, and I substituted that, multiplying this, and gave me 0.0533. In the problem 6, I need to get the time, and I had length that was 2.5, the density that was 8,800 kilograms per meters cubic. I had Y that was 1.17 per 10 at 11 pascals, that was pressure. So to get the velocity, I divide the Y between the density and get a root of that, and gave me 3,646.29 meters per second. That number I divided between 1 second to get the 6,856 seconds, and I got the time. For the 7th, I use a table of 3 where 1 decibel is equal to 10e to the 12th, 2 minus 12. So I want to know the value of 55 decibels at this one. So I multiply 55 per 10e at minus 12 and divide it in 1, and gave me 0.00379316 work between meters squared. At the 8th one, I had the frequency of the source that was emitting the sound, the velocity of the source, and I wanted to know the frequency of the listener. So to get that, it was velocity of the sound that was 343 meters per second per 560 hertz between 343 meters per second plus minus 16.66 meters per second, and give me these two answers: one when the sound is going to the listener, and the other when the sound is leaving the listener. For the ninth one, I used the same exact formula but with the other values, and gave me 311.818 and 350.433. One for the when the sound is going to the listener, and the other when it's leaving it.